Welcome to Come to Mama. I'm going to do a few cards, pull a few cards and oracle cards, and maybe have a brief discussion about some things going on that may pop up. So, Spirit, what does the collective need to know? I'm just going to pull, or maybe I'll keep trying. Let's see, let's try a little bit more. I'm going to bed earlier tonight, so I decided to do this earlier because it seems like the creeps are out. The later you're out online, that dark web and them creeps are out there looking for some trouble and some stuff to get into. We trying to nurture up over here, have some in-depth conversations. First one is the star. The star represents renewal, hope, inner clarity, miracles, have faith, being in the spotlight. Oh, somebody's in the spotlight now. Well, should I pull any more cards for that? I'm going to pull an oracle card. See if anything pops out. Well, let's read what the bottom of the deck is. Okay. Justice. All right. When you're seeing the star card and you're seeing the renewal and hope of inner clarity, and then you see justice, cause and effect, win-win solutions, the truth comes out. So I think that as people are renewing their life currently right now, um, you know, just changing, maybe elevating in their lives, taking on broader um, endeavors, succeeding in it, comes the justice with that. And, basically, the universe, you got two major arcanas. And so, um, basically, you're in a win win situation. And it also indicates, solutions or the truth comes out. So, whatever, you've been uh, wondering about, or maybe there's specific contracts that you're in that you're not sure about, the truth is going to come out. We are in the Mercury retrograde, so it's giving us a chance to go back and maybe fix some things. Um, it's not really a good time to sign contracts right now during the Mercury retrograde, because it is said that they they a lot of times there might be an issue where you have to go back and redo it again. But I guess that depends on the person and what they believe in. So a lot of you guys are really elevating your life. Um, you are getting your wish fulfilled of what you want, and you're getting that inner clarity on to move forward. We all are. And with that, with judgment, you know, um, everything that we're supposed to know from the universe is going to come out. The truth's going to come out. I wouldn't say everything, but some things that are important that we need to know right now as we're elevating. And that can be knowledge, more knowledge of yourself, knowledge of the people that you're dealing with or around you, giving you the opportunity to make the necessary changes that you need to make as you are elevating in your life. I'm going to pull a psychic tarot. It's an oracle card more than anything. Oracle deck. And at the bottom is the universe. So let's see what the star card, what does the universe want to tell us? I see fertility, so it looks like it's a very fertile time for us to start building. So let's see what. Sorry about that. Oh, material harvest. So it looks as though the renewal, the inner clarity, the things that are happening, um, you're getting material harvest. That's good to know. That's really good to know. I would just say how things are pertaining to these this common day. These cards are very favorable cards that are being pulled out. It looks as though the energies are really in those of our favors who are appreciative, have the attitude of gratitude, and are working hard to achieve whatever it is in our futures that we're trying to create. I think that the universe is getting um, is sorry. I think the universe is really reaching up to meet us where we're at, and um, I for myself personally have really been um, having a lot of ideas and thoughts coming in, the possibility of moving, and when the idea of me moving came up, I asked my spirit guides and ancestors to assist me in clarifying that that's the thing to do in the place where I want to move. And it's funny because when I ask, you're going to receive what you ask for. And I was watching a post, this gentleman on YouTube called The Water Alchemist. I mean, I really, he definitely is a mentor and a guider, even though, and I know realizes that, but he actually uh, had a video about it yesterday, and he was talking about how to use numerology to find out like if a place is good for you. Well, I am taking classes right now through Spiritual Ascension University with Professor Melanie, and I had actually just reviewed the numerology class um, yesterday, and then that pops up. So what you go on is Astro. Uh, Jo, yeah, the message is what I'm speaking about. Um, that if you ask, your spirit guides, and you know, ask the universe for a direction or something you're interested in, you will definitely receive an answer if you're paying attention. So when the water alchemist came on, he stated that you can go on a website and check and type in your birth date and the name of the place where you want to move, and it'll tell you what's the percentage rate of with your through numerology, your numerological number, as well as and that's going to be your birthday, and that's just going to be, well, the website's month, date, and year, and then you type in the name of the place and it tells you the percentage. So currently where I'm at, there's only a 17% chance of me doing well here. Even though I love where I am at, I think that I'm only here temporarily just to kind of get myself together, and then I'm supposed to move on. That's why I'm receiving that urge. So spirit tells you these things. um, certain places, will pop up. You'll, have a want to look more into these places. Someone which in particular my daughter called me and told me it is Dominic, Dom, give me that black book up there. I think it's Astro Shop. Hold on, I'm gonna grab it. Where are you? Trying to figure out where that paper was. I wrote it down last night. I did go on the website. I probably just need to go on Google. If you look up the Water Alchemist on YouTube, he has the video was just posted yesterday, and it was called Astro Shop, or I hate that when that happens. The very paper that I'm looking for. Let me see. I think it's called Astro. Let me look at my Google feed. I know that they have something on oh well yeah, because I'm just starting out here. Just finally got the courage. But Astro. Well, I will try to link it in down below once I get off, because I think it's Astro Travel or Astro something. Yeah. Definitely look up the Water Alchemist yesterday's video, and you'll find it. And he does really quick videos. So yeah. So anyway, for me in my spiritual journey, I actually, come to find out after doing some soul work and asking from the spiritual realm, I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and move. Um, and that's what it is. I'm trying to learn how to no longer be attached to a specific place, because I always know that I'm going to be taken care of no matter what. Right. So, and so for Jo, I guess I could pull like an oracle for you to see what spirit might have uh, a message for you real quick before I get on off. And let's see, I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. What's the message for Jo? Two cards came out. One says trapped in fear, and the other one says authority. So I don't know. Do you have some issues going on with the law, maybe? Um, it looks like somebody's in jail, or they're trapped against their will in something. And it looks like maybe the authority might be law enforcement or the law. Um, I mean, it could be a boss or something for that matter. And I mean, I'll clarify the trapped in fear. I'm actually going to do it with the illuminated cards. Okay, so please provide me with what this trapped in fear card represents. Oh, we have a nine of diamonds. And I'm going to read what that means because the hermit, sacrifice without regret, self-care. Well, maybe you are currently feeling kind of like a hermit, or maybe you're, trapped in fear of, you know, getting out there in the world. And I think a lot of people right now are being pushed into situations that they don't want to be in right now. And it's the universe really pushing you to stop being stagnant and move forward. But I understand it's kind of really hard. It takes a lot of confidence. It takes you know a lot of psychological um, strength sometimes, especially right now in the world, with everything that's going on. And a lot of times we're psychologically trapped in fear, because um, of the unknown. That's really what it is. And I understand, been there, done that, going through it sometimes, fighting my fears and facing my fears in the best way that I can, dealing with, you may need to deal with some of the issues that are going on in your life and try to, um, seek maybe some professional advice, a counselor or somebody. If someone is trying to hurt you, of course, you may need to contact law enforcement. And maybe that's what that means. Maybe you might be trapped in fear. You might be in a bad situation where, you're trapped and you're afraid, and you might have to seek help through um, the authority. And then with the nine of cards, when it spoke about like the hermit and stuff, sometimes when you're caught up in situations, you don't see your way out. You just kind of go within and you don't do anything. But the hermit does represent going in spiritually, um, going within, and uh, trying to figure things out. So if that is the case, that's not such a bad thing, is going within spiritually and trying to figure out, the best way to move forward from here. You never know what involves the situation. So that's what I have for you. And with that being said, thank you for joining in. All right. Hope things work out for you. Take care. Good night.